Hi, Todd here from Urban Sound Studio, and today we are taking a look at the frequently misunderstood Hofner control panel. I'm here with my German-made Hofner club bass, but the same ideas apply whether you're using a violin bass, the Ignition series, or the Contemporary series. Let's take a look. If I switch from rhythm to solo, I hear a boost. If I turn my bass switch on, I hear a bass boost. If I turn my treble switch on, what? I get no sound. Is it wired backwards? Is something broken? Let's take a look at what's going on. If we start with the solo versus rhythm switch, we can think of this as a boost. But in actuality, this is a passive bass. It's really a cut. So when we're in the solo position, we're going to be performing at full volume, and when we're in the rhythm position, we're going to be performing at about 70% volume. Listen to the difference. I'll usually keep my instrument in the solo position just to have maximum output, and I'll use my volume knobs to be able to blend the amount of tone I want. But let's check out a use case, which is to set your bass at the rhythm position and then flip to the solo position when you need to have a solo or a little bit of a boost. Now let's take a look at the rest of the circuit. The knobs are pretty easy to understand. They're exactly what you would expect. This first one is going to control our neck volume, and the back one's going to control our bridge volume. Let's just listen to that. We have both of our knobs turned all the way up, and this is where people start to get confused. Bass on is going to mute our bridge pickup, and treble on is going to mute our neck pickup. You can actually think of them more like solo switches on a console. So when we have bass on, it's only turning on the bass or the neck pickup, and when we have treble on, it's only going to turn on the bridge pickup. This is why when we have both of them switched on, we actually get no sound. It's the exact way that the original Hofners worked, but let's explore this further. If I turn the bass on switch, you would assume that it would be the same as just turning the neck pickup all the way up and the bridge all the way down. But it's not that easy. Due to the passive circuitry, a capacitor is what solos the neck or bass circuit. And because of this, we get a slightly different tone from the instrument. We get a little more low end. Let's start by turning the bridge pickup all the way down and explore the difference between the bass on switch and without it. It's great to use when you need to emulate an upright bass type sound. Now let's do the opposite and explore what happens when we use our treble on switch. And for this, we'll roll our neck pickup all the way down. As you'd expect, there's going to be a slight difference in tonality. Okay, let's take our neck pickup, turn it all the way down, and we're going to focus on what the treble on switch does in terms of the tone for just the bridge pickup. And of course, really, it comes down to how do these switches work for you. So use the two knobs to get the tone or the balance of the pickups that you want, and then use the switches however it works for your playing style. I mean, you could get a ton of tones out of this bass. So be creative, have fun with it. It's a classic for a reason. Thanks for watching. What do you think? Do you have a Hofner, and do you have different ways that you use the switches? If so, please leave some comments in the chat below. And as always, please help support the channel by liking the video and hitting subscribe.